So Judy Austin is in a serious problem. Yes, when the Bible said that the wicked must not go unpunished, people think that it's a joke. It is clearly stated that whatsoever a man soweth, that he or she shall reap. Yes, and Judy Austin is reaping the fruit of her labor as I am speaking to you right now. Judy Austin is facing difficulties in moving her body parts. In fact, people are now saying that she is suffering from stroke or paralysis. I must tell you the truth. The story too long ago and the matter tie wrapper, but I will try as much as possible to cut it short for you guys. Yes, all this while Judy Austin has been gallivanting, perambulating with Yul Edochie, in the name of in the name of that she has actually broke the Guinness Book of Record by snatching another woman's man. Can you imagine such foolish thoughts, such foolish mentality and foolish idea? You see it? Someone broke someone's family. You are not even ashamed of yourself. The way people are just dragging you online and all that, you are not even ashamed of yourself. You will just come out online and begin to talk nonsense. In her mind, she thinks that she's actually making mockery of May Edochie. But one thing she don't even understand is that May Edochie has actually moved on. That May is even stronger than her, moved on. She and Yul Edochie, they keep on coming online to post pictures or videos where they are, having their good time, and all that. And I believe that's that's a sign of depression in both of them. Yes, because they are trying to show the world that they are trying to, cover up their depression, cover up their shame, cover up everything, and then trying to show the world that they are living happily just barely few months. You see? So marriage is something of a lifetime. So let's watch them and see if that marriage will not scatter in the next 1 to 2 years. But the thing is that as it stands now, Judy Austin, the problem has even started already because Judy Austin is in a very serious trouble. Yes, so yesterday it was reported that after shooting a movie scene with her husband, all this kind of movie, all this their Asaba movie, local movie that you won't even find in the market. Their mates are trending on Netflix and Prime and all that. They are still doing this their village movie, you know. So after shooting her scene, she went home. She began to complain of body pains and all that. But reports gathered that it was in the night when she woke up in the night, she couldn't move her body again. That was when she shouted, and Yul Edochie and everyone, they tried to rush her to the hospital, but her mother said no, that she knows a better native doctor, that it is not hospital thing, that this one is a spiritual something. You see how people think, this is what they do. This is all they know how to do, going to native doctors, because that is their life. That is a part of their life already, and that's how they use this same native doctor to get juju that they're using to tie Yul Edochie down till today. That man don't even know what he is doing again. So as I speak to you right now, she is in a native doctor's house receiving treatment. Yes, they actually dropped her on the floor. You know how native doctor's house used to be now? They actually dropped her on the floor, and the native doctor is actually making incantations and, trying to get her body back. You see it? See, I believe that this is the consequences of, putting asunder in another woman's marriage. This is, in fact, she is receiving her real penalty, her real reward for what she has done to me, Edochie. I must tell you the truth. She and Yul Edochie, they just worked so hard to pepper that woman. There is nothing on earth they have never done to that woman in order to make sure that that woman is depressed, in order to make sure that that woman is actually pained. But I thank God for somebody like May Edochie, a very strong woman. In fact, God has been on the side of that woman. You see, they feel that they can actually intimidate that woman because she is an orphan. I must say that that's what the Edochie's family think. And that's what Judy Austin thinks. That they can intimidate May Edochie because she's an orphan. Yes, you see it, in their small mind, they think that because she has nobody to speak for her, then they can treat her anyhow they want, and then they go scot-free. You see, that's why God raised people like us to be talking, to be speaking on her behalf, using any platform that we have available. You see it, God's judgment has already begun in the life of Yul Edochie and Judy Austin, because God will judge them when the time comes. I believe this is just the beginning. A few days ago, Yul Edochie was actually begging. In fact, I don't know if he was begging or if he was threatening. He was actually begging May Edochie to at least release some of the properties because man has gone bankrupt. I must tell you the truth. He has gone bankrupt. There is no money again. He was asked to leave the mansion, and now people are actually squatting him and May Edochie and Judy Austin. You see it, and this is not the life Judy Austin envisioned. This is not the life that she always wanted. This is not the main thing that made her run to Yul Edochie. You see, I remember when this whole thing started, the speed at which she used to change her name to Judy Austin Yul Edochie, with the intention that she will be accepted in the Edochie's family, and she will be accepted into the mansion, and she's gonna live in the mansion with Yul Edochie. But now those things did not come to materialize, and of course it will never happen. Yes, you cannot reap where you did not sow. You can never reap where you did not sow. You see, May Edochie cannot suffer bring money to build that mansion, because reports has now shown that 80% of the money they used to build that mansion was provided by May Edochie. She cannot suffer to get that kind of money to build that kind of mansion, and another woman will come from nowhere just to partake. It's not being done. Nobody will accept that. So it's a big problem for Yul Edochie. Even the Edochie's family, they have started to feel the heat, because now Yul Edochie is actually dependent on them, and they have their own families to take care of. They don't want such a thing to happen. Yes, that's why Yul Edochie hurriedly run back to camera, start shooting movies immediately, just to see if he can start to make some small money to help the family. You see it? Well, I just hope Judy Austin will not die in her present condition. I just pray that she will be alive to confess and to kneel down and beg May Edochie. Yes, and that's the only way she will be free from the sufferings and the pains waiting for her. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching. I'll keep on updating you guys. Please let me know what you think in the comment section.